Hey guys, it's JMan37X here, bringing you episode 16 now, I believe, of Let's Play Epic Battle Fantasy 4. In the last episode, we got to Whitefall Town here. There's a Whitefall village. Whitefall Town, that's the one, yeah. And yeah, we explored this place a bit. And now we're just gonna fight some of these enemies outside here, and we're gonna head into the plan here. So let's see what this robot has to say. Closed unexpectedly. Okay. Only opens from the inside. Okay, so we can't actually get into the place from here, but there is something of interest here. Let's check out the sign. So clean up yourselves. As you can see, if you have mouse controls, at least you can hover over here. You see there's a chest back there, so we'll go ahead and fight this guy. So we can get at it. Oh, okay, here we have, yeah, bomb slimes. It's a bit dangerous, I think. Just a bit. And they have poison inflicted on them already, so that of course means that they're going to heal from it. Let's see. Yep, 200%. Oh geez, they absorb poison and dark. They're immune to ground, resistant to water, but they have a couple basic weaknesses. Pretty susceptible to instant death, so that's pretty good, I suppose. But mostly holy is going to be our way to go, I think. He doesn't have any holy attacks, so we'll go with yeah, Air Strike will do, sure. Yeah, that goes. Yeah, it's been, I think it's actually been, oh good, that's actually the one I was hoping for. It's been exactly a week since I recorded any of these episodes. Sorry about that. Like, had like 3 days now where I haven't had any videos going up. I was over at Ichigo's house for his birthday party thing, and I got back pretty late from that on Sunday, so I didn't really feel like trying to record then. But yeah, I really need to get into more regular, more regular recording and uploading schedule, because now that I don't know if I've mentioned this on video, I don't think so, but recently I switched to a, because now that I'm processing with Sony Vegas, very small video files become very large with minimal effort. So, and something back here, indeed. Let's just see what we got here. Ooh, bronze key, or copper key. That's good. Go ahead and fight this guy too for experience. But, where was I? Actually, I forgot where it was. Anyway, I'll just start from the beginning. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, my upload schedule, because the videos are very large. I've decided now, or no, a couple weeks ago, I decided that I'm going to start using scheduled uploads, because uploading them the day of usually means that they're going to be going up rather late. So I started just having scheduled uploads. They go up at 12 o'clock sharp every morning. So yeah, that's worked out pretty well for me, but as a result of that, I tend to not do recording. I tend to like, what's the word I'm looking for? I tend to pre-record a lot, that's the one. I tend to do a lot of pre-recording. As you remember the last session, I recorded 4 videos at once to get me through the week, but as a result, I get a little out of practice. As you can tell, my commentary is kind of stumbling over itself at times. I'll just type snow slimes. Yeah, these guys are pretty much just large versions of the regular snow slimes, all the same weaknesses and stuff. They just have more HP. They're also not weak to instant death, but that's the only significant difference as far as I can tell. And they can summon regular-sized snow slimes. So, yeah, I think like that. Oh God! Now changing back. Oh dear, I actually completely forgot this was a thing. Yeah, you can become slimified. Take a turn, cannot catch items, stats greatly reduced, no cure exists except death or time. I actually don't remember this before. If anyone, and I'm sure some of you guys do know, if that was in the game, or like when that was added, because I actually don't remember encountering that at all my entire time playing through this game the first time. Again, my memory of that is rather rusty, but I don't remember that at all. So let me know if that was something that was added in the update, or if it was like a recent addition for free. I don't know. Steam version? I don't know. If whatever it is, let me know in the comments below. So I'm very curious about that. That certainly is interesting, but not very good. That's for sure, because you can't do anything. You're completely helpless. Ah, there we go. I mean, it vaguely rings a bell, but I just can't seem to recall right now. But anyway, oh good, it's staggered. Okay, this should do a lot of damage then. Nice, nice. Okay, yeah, pretty much fire is going to be my best bet here, I think. But there's something else I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I'll probably record a couple of these right now, but not too many. I'm probably not going to record 4 one after another again, because that was pretty exhausting, and yeah, it tends to kind of let me get out of practice. So I'll probably stick to just one or two, maybe every once in a while I'll do 3 at a time. But yeah, as I've said before, my Tuesday, I'm just going back to heal, by the way. My Tuesdays and Thursdays are pretty much completely full. I don't have any time to do any recording those days. And Wednesdays are a little tricky too. I could probably have enough time to get 1 recording in, but I'll have to see. So if there are random days where I just don't have any videos up, that's why. I just happen to not have had enough time to do any recordings at that particular time. I don't remember if I've fought any of these guys already. I don't think I must not have fought this guy, or else I would have had big slimes on it. And so I'll go ahead and fight these guys. Let me use special to weaken all these guys. Oh, I think they're weak to dark. Yeah. Okay. It feels though there's something else important that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, sure. I'll just take them out this turn. Why not? Alright, because that's a bad idea. That's fine. Oh, it's not too bad actually. It's just one big slime. I still don't have eruption. Yeah, I definitely need to do some skill work after this battle, I think. Or probably I'll do it right before I go into the waste disposal plant, actually. Ah, jeez. Goodness. I do like how the slimes look, though. That's really cool how they all have unique designs. It's really cool looking. Oh my god, I love those. I like how even though he's a slime, his items are still in effect. That's always nice. Yeah, this one isn't nearly as bad. Just having two really strong enemies at the same time can be a little tricky. And that's gonna heal him a bit. Nothing too major. But yeah, I was told in some comments a couple videos ago that I should definitely go to the waste disposal plant now, because apparently the cemetery enemies don't scale in level. So by the time I go there, I believe I will be in I'll be in a pretty good spot as far as I can recall. So I'll definitely do that. I'll hold off on doing that until until I finish the waste disposal plant. I suppose I could start talking about the waste disposal plant, since the area we're about to go in. It's of course a factory, a lot of electricity and poison enemies mostly. And basically the whole place is there's like a really large scale puzzle that goes on through the entire area. So let me go ahead and heal Lance actually. It focuses around the batteries that we got. I think last episode we got the first battery. I believe it's required that you get that to enter the place, but oops, I shouldn't have done that. I love that scream. It's just so ridiculous. It's the first time we've heard that all series, I think. But yeah, so she really needs multi-hit attacks. I need to teach her one of those, so that's fine. I'll have her focus on that guy. She doesn't have anything that's good against him. Wonderful. Yeah, I'll just use my most powerful skill, then that would be Thunderbolt, it looks like, yeah. Actually, no. The power of Ice type moves is powered up, so I'll do that. That should actually do quite a bit of damage. Oh, wow. Awesome. These guys are, yeah, they're now, oh, they are weak to fire, okay, cool. So yeah, that's basically there's also the infamous secret boss in the game is found in this area. I don't know when we're gonna fight it. I do remember that there is a gimmick to it that makes it incredibly challenging. It's the glitch boss. For those of you who might have heard of it, I'm sure most of you guys have if you are even relative followers of this game. So I don't know when I'm gonna want to fight that. It's certainly going to be interesting. But, oh yeah, and about the mammoth boss last episode, I was told that, so I think this is where we need to get to. I was told that, just like I thought, all of the bosses in this game that were bosses in the third game are, those cats even hold their weapons. All of those bosses were added for the premium version, but also what I didn't know is that these cat fortresses are also back in this game. These igloo forts here, and I believe later on there's the regular kitten forts that were rather popular. Oh, hey, I should scan these guys. Rather popular enemies in the third game. Those all are also mini bosses, and I think there's yeah, there's a couple other mini bosses that were added as well, but we'll get to those a bit later on. This is going to be a bit of a tricky fight, so I'll actually flee and come back after I scan them. So the cat soldiers, and then, as I said before, the kitten forts. This could actually get a good start there. The cat soldiers, fighting to free his people from oppression. And once they're hit once, they basically lose all defense, which is interesting. But I believe before that, they actually have fairly high defense. They're not, I just realized that, they're not resistant or even, like, immune or anything to any elements. That's interesting. Yeah, they're very vulnerable. But, yeah, what about these guys? Yeah, they don't have any resistance. Huh, they have status resistances, these guys do at least, but that's odd. They have 3, 100% weaknesses. Wow. That's, actually, did not know that. Let's see, how much damage do you take? I feel like I'm getting a bit of lag, that's odd. I'll just do that, I think. Just, yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a fire weapon. I should switch to that, actually, but it's not gonna be that useful pretty soon. Oh, they can summon, oh, jeez, they can summon, snow slimes. I actually didn't know that. That's actually an igloo. Huh, it doesn't even say that on there, that's interesting. Oh, I bet that's something that's added in, yeah, that's probably something that's added in epic difficulty. I had to guess. And it also casts Bless, which is actually pretty frightening. Overall, though, these guys don't seem to be too bad, or at least, yeah, until they attack. It's actually pretty awful. Oh my god, these guys are just freaking getting so blessed right now. They're so blessed. Oh goodness. And they're certainly pretty sturdy, I'll give them that. But overall, they're not too bad. Or actually, no, that's just because they have magic defense. Yeah, that's probably why. Oh, he doesn't do a whole lot more damage either. Huh. Well, fine. Yeah, that attack kind of hurts. Not safe anywhere anymore. Oh my goodness. These guys certainly are something, aren't they? Alright, you cast 5. Yeah, I don't think Anna's going to be seeing much usage. At least not in this pre-area. I should start just focusing on one. Probably work better in my favor. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh, good lord. Jeez, that does a lot of damage. Oh, good. Attack that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think, well, Anna is resistant to, or at least most of her stuff is resistant to poison. So, she could be good as a defensive character, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be using her too much offensively, because, well, I mean, she doesn't have fire attacks, but that's really, oh my goodness, Lance, god damn it. The not having fire attacks really is only affecting us now. So in the next area, I might actually, I'll just have you finish off. Let me see, what are they gonna, I'm trying to remember what, I'm pretty sure a lot of the enemies are gonna be weak to electricity. That's gonna be, oh good, my, as they keep attacking Lance, they seem to focus on one player. I don't know if that's just like advanced AI or if that's just them getting lucky. I'm not sure. I always get distracted. Oh, good lord. I could actually try healing him, but that's no fun. Okay, yeah, he's actually about to die though, so I should. There it is. Yeah, you're need that because you're staggered. Yeah, weaknesses. I'm pretty sure almost all of the enemies are going to be weak to electricity because it's a lot of machines. So, but there are going to be a lot of like toxic enemies. I think bomb is going to be another pretty useful skill. So definitely Lance is going to want to stay in, I'm thinking. So yeah, I just don't think Anna's going to be seeing a whole lot of usage in this place, but I'll see. I'll see if any opportunity I can get to use her, I certainly will. But yeah, here's where we put the battery. There we go. Power on. And then, oh, there's, oh wait, no, that's actually not what I wanted. Okay. I don't know if we fought that guy yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and, if we have, then that's fine. But if we haven't, that's also fine, because I'm just gonna skip it for now. I didn't want to get into, at least start heading into the waste disposal plant before the end of this episode. Just have to head back and heal again. The fountain, there we go. Oh yeah, stats and stuff too. Alright, yeah, because of that we might not actually get into the place this episode. Definitely next episode. Can we go up here into the right? Actually, I don't think we can. No, not without the hammer. Okay, great. Oh, and there's a fountain right up there too. That would have been slightly faster. I'll keep note of that. Okay, I believe we already talked to you. So yeah, basically the batteries, you put them down and you can pick them back up. Their effect doesn't stay even if you unplug them, so yeah, you can already kind of tell what sorts of puzzles they can do with that. Workers taking over the factory, controlling most of the worker bots, causing them to attack humans. Lock the doors. Switches. Yeah, that's just kind of talking about the battery thing. So yeah, we'll be back for that battery a bit later on, and here we go. Waste disposal plant. I actually do quite like that logo. Expect to find a lot of garbage here. Maybe we'll see some cool stuff. Secret and illegal activities. Test targets. Yep. Okay. And it seems like we're going to be getting keys to open these locks soon, I would hope. We're starting to see a lot of them. Okay, also, yeah, there are a lot of switches around. This is just the trial, I guess, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of complicated stuff with that. We can't get around here too easily yet because of the rocks. But before we do that, I just figured we'd head in here so we can get some different music. And now it's time for skills. Let's see. Oh, wow, they have a lot of AP. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is going to take a bit of time, isn't it? Let's see. If I use her... Oh, yeah, that's really good. Arrow Rain is really useful. If I use her, it's probably going to be Spark Arrow. It's going to be one of her main abilities. Oh, yes, I love this song. I remember now. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm just going to power this up a bit. What else could be of use? Yeah, sure, I'll go... yeah, that's probably... I'll go with Mighty Oak. Yeah, there we go. Yes, Renew is definitely going to be useful too. Yeah, this is actually... Yeah, I remember now. This is probably one of my favorite songs in the game, actually, right here. I really need to learn Eruption, but right now it's not going to do me a whole lot of good. I have to be honest. Because I'm willing to... I can guarantee you almost none of the enemies here are going to be weak to fire. So, I guess for now I'll hold off on that. I'll probably have to change his equips around accordingly as a result. But definitely, holy attacks are going to be good, I think. Ooh, yes, I can learn Ragnarok. Oh, yes, I'm definitely going to do that. That's so good. And I'll power up Cleaver, too, while I'm at it. Yeah, why not? That's not an attack. That's definitely not a move that's going to be used very often, but it'll be good to have anyway. Yes, I think Electricity is going to be my best bet for this particular move. I definitely want to learn a multi-hit attack. She's been long overdue for learning one of those. Yeah, let's go with that. Spectrum. Oh yeah, that just seems like a basic special attack. I don't foresee myself using that much. What's this? Allies magic attack. Huh. I actually wasn't expecting to see any moves like this for just a specific character, because most of them are in the special, so I'm actually surprised to see this. That is good though. I will take that. And sure, probably start. Why not? Lance. Also, I think more electric attacks. Well, I don't know actually. Maybe bomb attacks, because again, right now he's our only member that has a reliable bomb attack. Nats has one, but I only just remembered it, and certainly not gonna be able to upgrade it now. Ooh, tank guns is available. That's pretty good. This is in time going to do more damage, but the target is more reliable. This one will always hit all foes, whereas this one sometimes hits one, sometimes hits multiple. This one I believe... Oh, you actually need to learn... Okay. That's a pretty good break, I'd say. Dark isn't going to be too useful here. I could power that up, or I could get this. Plasma Field, he has two very interesting attacks here, as you can see. These two, they focus on one enemy, but they do damage to a good deal of other enemies. I'll actually learn that, sure, why not? Could be fun. And now for equips, what about you last, actually? The weapons here, I think I'll have you re-equip your basic sword. I think Wind might also be become a bit useful in this place too. Yeah, I think Heaven's Gate will do just fine for you. Fire and Water, that could actually be useful here. Although this resists electricity, so I might actually have you re-equip this stuff. The Ninja Gear should always be useful. We still haven't found a lot of flares in this game, jeez. I'm thinking that maybe a lot of them are sold in stores, but for right now I'm kind of steering away from buying things in stores, just because I'm not 100% sure what it is I'm going to want from them. Yeah, I think I'm just going to re-equip you with some overall stuff. Yellow Bobble, that'll definitely be useful. Lance, again, like, just these equips in general. Like, I don't see myself changing Lance's equips all that much, because a lot of areas seem to have dark enemies. That's not really going to be all that useful anymore. Yeah, alright. I'll do a bit of, actually, yeah, let me re-equip on it, just in case. What would be useful for you? Probably poison resistance would be this one. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Poison resistance. Maybe I'll give you something else instead of that. Nah. We'll just go with some of your basic stuff. And for your bow. Oh, yes, Thor's hammer. I want to say that because of that bow single-handedly, I might actually start using it. That's a pretty good bow. Go ahead and upgrade it a bit. If you know, not going to be able to upgrade that for. Oh, jeez, uses gold. Yeah, probably not going to be able to upgrade that for a while. It uses. That's only one of each gemstone, right? Yeah, I could afford that. Sure. There we go. Guns. Yeah, his guns seem to use. I tend to not have enough stuff. I haven't upgraded any of his. Okay, I upgraded the Shadow Blaster once. Can't do anything about any of that. So I can upgrade his hat. Sure. Why not? Most of his, as far as I can tell, at least this equipment here, it doesn't actually give him a whole lot at the start. As you can see, this is kind of pales in comparison to that. But I think as you upgrade it more and more, it starts to get better and better. And it's mostly just the abilities that you're paying for, like how it casts tank guns and tank cannon and all that stuff. Boost MP, that's actually useful. You know what? Yeah, I'll upgrade that. That's a pretty good piece of flare right there. That's not going to do us any good here, so I'm not even going to bother. Let's show and look at some of the medals we have here. Starting to get a good deal of them. 1,000 frozen total. Serious threat to the ecosystem. Completely obliterate. Ah, yes, overkill. I should, you know what? Let me go get. Sure, I'll extend this episode a little bit longer just because it's been a little while. And I'm gonna go get the overkill achievement right now. I should be able to do it, I think. I'm pretty high level. I'm gonna go back to the first area, and I'm going to completely destroy one of the little wooden idol things, I think. Okay, head back here. And then, just head out of this town. Could be fun. What's the worst that could happen? Other than setting the forest on fire. Does the most damage here. Well, that's fine. I'll just see how it goes. Yeah, you're an enemy. Oh, okay. That was even easier than I thought it was going to be. Love it. Okay, then. Although I do actually want to be able to do a whole bunch of damage to a single enemy, so let me see, what's the most powerful skill that I have right now? Probably, I didn't get it for that, though. We get fire, so I'm going to get my most powerful fire attack. Yeah, we'll try that out. Okay, yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to do enough damage right now to get any of the really high damage medals. I think there's one for doing, like, 3,000 damage, I believe, but, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, check out the description for a link to the playlist, where you can check out all the other videos in the series if you haven't already. Also in the description you'll find some fun things like, if you're interested in joining the full screen network, there's a link down there if you want to check them. Ooh, wait, no, I actually don't want to go to the cemetery. Not yet. There's also, social media things and, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.